breathe and think about yourself and but this is the work, you know. Watching, it's hard when you're an actor too, because sometimes you're watching other people work and you're like, but I want to be working, and I have to remind myself, or I had to for, BFA, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
I had to for like 40, 80, 70 hours a week, with the class of, my freshman year class started as a class of 22. And so like every time somebody else had to go, I'm like, oh, but I don't know, I really stood by, I heard something in my, one of our little alumni sessions, and actually it was from my friend Namir Smallwood, who's been on Broadway a few times now, and Passover, and he's a Steppenwolf Company member, and he said, he was like, I learned something from every single person in my class, including what not to do. And I was like, and he said, and I used them to hone myself. So I just say that to you because it's a part of learning as an ensemble. Sometimes you have to witness versus this, but we've all seen some exciting growth, I think, from everybody, which has been really exciting. I was very excited last class to sort of see, we all had a moment where we all like saw something and like, whoa, okay, excuse me. So anyway, that's all I got for you. You too. Are you ready? All right, so I'll give you this. There's a soft goal in my head of letting you get through the whole scene.
Right.
That's the soft goal in my head. If I absolutely feel like I need to interrupt, I will, but I'm going to try to let you get through the whole thing.
Right.
Okay? So make some choices, do some good work, and show us what you got.
So, what's your name?
Danny? What'd you forget already?
No, I remember now.
Yours is Roberta.
Oh, good memory.
It's all right.
You didn't mind
What?
doing it with me?
No.
After what I told you about my father?
No, why would I care about something like that?
Don't be stupid. Do you want something to drink?
What do you got?
Got some red wine.
Okay.
I only got the one cup.
That's okay, I'll drink from the bottle.
No. Would you mind both drink from one cup?
Okay. It tastes like piss.
Oh, light a candle.
Okay.
You don't like my room?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right.
It used to be a closet. I painted it myself.
Huh.
I light this candle and I close the door. You see that round light up there on the roof?
Yeah, I see it.
The guy who lives over there put it up because he has a chicken coop and people are stealing his pigeons. Don't you think it looks like the moon?
No.
Come on, look at it.
Yeah, it does a little.
It's like a full moon every night.
Ow!
Shut up, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm howling at the moon.
Well, you ain't no wolf out in the woods. My father's gonna hear you.
Fuck him.
You got the most beautiful eyes.
Shut up.
I mean it.
Shut up.
Are you blushing?
Fuck no. What the fuck do you think I am?
You are.
I want to ask you something.
What?
How old are you?
I already told you, and you have a good memory.
Right. So, how old's your kid?
You're just trying to change the subject.
So what if I am? I really want to know how old he is.
He's gonna be 13.
Old?
Yeah, he's got big hands and feet. He's gonna be a big guy. Now he's gonna be in high school.
You're gonna have a kid that's gonna be in high school.
Yeah, ain't that a lot? I hope he does better than I did. But he won't.
Why not?
He's all fucked up.
What's wrong with him?
He's a jerk and he's got me for a mother.
Well, that ain't his fault.
If you're gonna be a wise ass, why don't you just get the fuck out of here? I don't need that. I don't need anything like that.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Saying shit about the way I raised my kid?
I didn't say nothing about the way you raised your kid. You said it. And keep your hands to yourself or you'll lose them.
The kid is just a jerk, that's all. My mother don't understand that. Anyway, if anybody got him nuts, it was her. All the times with the eyes, all the times not looking at anybody.
Hey, I never said nothing about your motherhood. You're probably good. You probably are, though.
You think so?
Sure.
Thanks.
You got some snack.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no big deal. It almost fell. I feel good.
So do I.
It does look like the moon.
You think so?
Yeah, I was out in the country once. At night, you never really see so many stars. It gave me a fucking headache, really. But then I saw there was this one bunch, looked like a big fish or like a tuna or some shit, and because I could actually make out what it was, it didn't give me a headache anymore. Does that sound stupid?
I just like the country.
I fucking hate the country.
Why?
All those fucking trees. They fucking smell bad.
No.
Yeah. They stink up everything out there, like aftershave. Bugs all over the place, mud, rocks in your shoes. You can keep it.
You're funny.
Who's laughing?
Not me.
I had this teacher. He said I was stupid, right in front of everybody. I punched him in the fucking eye. It swelled up real good. So they sent me to this camp in the woods to straighten my young ass out. I don't know what they was thinking about. Getting bit by a bunch of bugs, slopping around in the fucking mud. Wasn't gonna change my mind about some asshole teacher in James Monroe High.
I went to the deli this morning to get a roll. A Chinese man put it in the bag. I looked at his face and he was happy. I could tell. Bad things happen to him sometimes, I guess. But I could see things weren't that bad for him.
I'll throw a rock through his window.
No, I got another idea. Let's be like him, Danny. For tonight, anyway, let's be happy.
What are you talking about?
Let's be romantic.
What?
Let's be romantic with each other. Say nice things to each other.
No. Like what?
I don't know, like, if you love me, I'll love you too.
I can't say shit like that.
Sure you can. Oh, sure I do. Let's be romantic with each other. We got a bed and we've made love and there's a candle and some kind of moon. What do we got? What do we got? Touch me nice and say something to me.
You're a nut, huh?
Nice.
You're good looking.
I'm not.
You're good looking.
Okay.
You got a nice nose.
A nice nose.
Yeah, it like looks at you. Like, that's right. Your nose, it looks at you and it says hello. And you got a nice chin too. When you smile, it goes up. Yeah, like a balloon. No, better, like a bird. Like some kind of bird.
Thank you.
Shut up. I ain't finished yet.
You're not.
No. Oh. What, are you kidding? I gotta tell you about your mouth. It's beautiful. Like a flower. That's right. A bird flying and a flower. Right there. On your face. All at the same time. Saying hello.
Stop.
You know what? Say your name.
Why?
Just say it.
Stop. Roberta.
Say it again.
Stop. Why?
I want to watch your mouth say your name. Say it again.
Roberta.
Again.
Roberta. What are you doing?
I'm watching your beautiful mouth say your name.
That's nice. You're being so nice to me.
Roberta.
Stop.
Why?
It's like tickling me.
All right.
Now I'll be nice to you.
Nah,
Yes, I will.
you don't have to.
Yes, I do too. I'll save your eyes for last. You did so good, I don't know what to say.
Don't say nothing.
Your hair is very sexy.
Shut up.
Very sexy because it's strong and soft at the same time. But it feels good when you touch it.
Come on. Well, let's talk about something else.
All right. You got friendly ears.
I ain't got friendly nothing.
You got friendly ears and they make me feel friendly. Make me feel like I want to shake hands.
This is so fucking silly.
Don't curse. I was saving your eyes because your eyes are dark and beautiful. I don't think I know how to say things about them. Your heart. I can see your heart.
Man, there are days when I really like being a teacher. And this is one of them. That was very beautiful, you two. That was very, very special. I'm putting the cart before the horse, but I just want to name it was very, very beautiful. It was very special and it was very tender. What you're watching are two actors listening to each other. There's a great sense of play. There's a great sense of, they're both outside their comfort zone a little bit. Lindsay, you took the note beautifully. That is not the character you were giving for the majority of the time, right? So we watched Lindsay be someone different. My friend, when you first got here, all the roles you were telling me about were, you know, that's like what you're used to. So watching you be simple and sweet and kind, and you also you saw two actors take care of each other, right? So you saw them working to take care of one another. Lots of big choices could have been made, but they kept it simple, what they could do, what choices they could make. We stand up once, we take a seat, and so this becomes a great layer to continue the work. So I just want to just say thank you. There are things we can work on, of course, but I just had to get that out of my system because it just was so very, very special. Now that I've ruined it for you, what did you see them do well? Things you saw them do well. It's okay if it's a repeat, but go ahead. Anybody? Yeah.
I like the change with the ears. You're like friendly ears and you're like all bubbly and you're like, it's like I liked it with compliment.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
There was just so much like subtlety in the way that they took care of each other too. First of all, I thought it was amazing. This was an entirely different like woman that we saw this time.
Right.
I was like, who is she? It's so good. But like even just in the way that just like little things that you see in life, like when like there was like some like mirroring going on at times, like it just in like the way that like a line was set up, and it was just really beautiful to watch. I felt like I was like I shouldn't be here, like I was like eavesdropping on it the whole time. Like there was that real sense of intimacy.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I'm gonna second that last part where you said that like it looked like we were just sitting in on a conversation that we probably shouldn't have been listening to, but you couldn't help it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is like a private moment. But like,
Yeah.
what's happening? But you shouldn't. But you should.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was so small, but like so effective at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good.
Anybody else? Yeah, go ahead, Denise.
Seconding what they both said, especially with like when you said the comfort zone, I could really see the vulnerability coming out, but like I literally felt like I was walking in on something. like am I like interrupting this conversation? Like this is not my business. Like kind of thing.
good. So a few things here. Overall, like I said, all those things are true. Things that I would encourage you to think about. We're going to work on just a few beats here, a few little beats here, and things that I would encourage you. Now that I've seen you perform this, now I want you to think about things for this, but also just in general for yourself. The biggest things I would offer to you are discoveries and changes. So the thing that you need to uplift in this moment is what happens when I've got an idea. Okay, I want us to be nice to each other. What? The way we respond to those things, that's one of the largest things I can give you is discovery. It does look like the moon. No, I hate the country. Discovery. What's the, and a discovery isn't always like that, but it should always feel palpable. Anytime there's a new thought, that's what keeps us seeing driving, and it's what keeps us interested as well. So for both of you in your work, now that you've seen and felt, I think you felt, doing some good work, you can ask yourself, am I discovering things, right? And the next step after, or the other one, there's discovery, and then there are some shifts that you kind of did, but you didn't do completely. And this is true whether you're film or stage. You got to lean into things when they shift. You got to change the energy a little bit more, because that's who's laughing into I had this teacher. You made them easy, and rather than acknowledging that that's a hard shift. Who's laughing? I had this teacher, right? That's actually a hard shift. So you actually have to make the shift without adding time. I'm not actually advocating for a whole bunch of acting before the line, but it's like, who's laughing? Not me. I had this teacher, right? So that I'm seeing you struggle to connect the dots.